So we've reached, it's almost noon, and I have gotten the field completely harvested. So now I'm going to go empty the trailer and then going to clean this tractor up and do some daily duties, including kind of looking at where I probably deliver these goods to wherever is the most, paying the most, and then I'll also obviously put the combine away. When it gets to be evening, I'm gonna do a little earlier and see what happens. We're gonna try to do like 6 o'clock maybe, or 8 o'clock. Oops, I gotta dump this out. As far as maybe 8 o'clock in the evening to there we go, to start our harvesting. I forgot because I still need to get a sprayer, because I'm gonna have to get a sprayer, and then if I have enough money, then we'll get the windrower and the baler. And perhaps a smaller tractor to do these kind of duties, because this tractor is kind of a gas guzzler and it's expensive to operate. So if I can sell this one too, it's not horrible expensive, but it's expensive. Now, interestingly, here in America, you have your own gas station on site. In the European one, you have to buy a cart that has fuel. Let's go clean these guys off so we look nice and pretty when we take it to the market. And so let's hop out. And here's our little pressure washer. You press R to start it. I love this game. I just love this. You can be anal if you like. You can leave your tractor all dirty if you like. Now, this is the funny thing. If you keep doing the same section, I found on the tractors, usually it's the back here. You can even just set it here and it'll watch it get clean. I just set it right there. You don't even really have to move, but I feel like I'm doing something if I'm moving this. Same thing. It seems to always be the back a little bit that is the corner, like the back corner, that cleans it off. So we'll get this cleaned off, and then I'll bring the harvester in and we'll clean that guy up. Almost all the way clean. Just need to get those wheels a little bit more. Beauteous. All right. And we're going to put this away. Ta-da! Nice clean tractor. Okay. So let's get the harvester. Put the arm away. Now, I found when you clean stuff, it's actually almost easier to detach any equipment. The trailers don't seem to matter, but like this, the header, for whatever reason, I have issues with the header not getting clean unless I take it off. So we're going to do that. We're going to disconnect it and then reconnect it once we're done, and then we'll put this bad boy in the giant barn. It's so cool that they gave us that huge barn. Like I said, in the European one, I have my tractor scattered all over the place. Whoa, nice driving. Yeah. This would be so much easier with a joystick or a steering wheel. The view. How does this guy see anything out the windows? The weights are the only thing, like I said, you can get them clean, but I haven't figured out the magic spot yet to get them clean quickly. All right, let's see. Put this guy right here. And we're going to fold the harvester up. And we're going to lower the header. And disconnect it. There we go. Back up and hop out. Let's clean this dude off. Oops, that's the flashlight. Oh, it's cool too that you have a flashlight. I don't know. This is the first version that I've had. I guess people have been playing this. I think this all the way back to maybe 2010, 2011. This company's been in business, but this is the first one. It still looks a little teeny bit cartoony, but man, the graphics are incredible on this game. It's so much better than any of the ones that I've seen before. It looks so good, and then it's just fun to play. There's so many things you can do. I was playing around on the European map with a backhoe, with my little, I bought that little, New Holland tractor that can be a bulldozer, or not bulldozer, but like, the I keep calling it backhoe, but a front end loader, like a front loader. And it just looks so good. And it works well. Like, you know, with spin tires, one of the issues that you run into is that the log loader, is a nightmare to use. It's really just very complicated and it feels backwards, but I don't feel like that when I'm running the backhoe. It seems like the commands are really easy. It's not too touchy. And there we go, nice and clean. All right. So we'll put her away. Get this thing picked up. Go back into the garage. Just put a pile of garbage in the corner. Just park him back here for a little bit. Try to give him some room. There we go. Nice. Steps came out a little bit late. Oops, wrong one. All right, so we're going to start this guy up. And I'll start delivering. Let's see what we got. We'll do some deliveries. 10 afternoon. We could speed the time scale up just a hair. Oops, wrong side. Ho, ho, ho. Okay. $32,000 wheat. R, stop filling. Man, I think I just dumped a bunch of it on the ground. Shoot. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Okay, that's better though. There we go. And that'll just fill her up. Probably dumped 1,000 of it on the ground. All right, so the trailer is full. We'll cover up and let's take a look at prices. Always check because they do change. So we got wheat. And the diner's 1,000, 1,700, 1,200 at the train station. So the train station is our best bet. Let's take a look here. The train station is where... Eventually I'll have this memorized, but obviously since I'm really... Alright. So go past the Shoppa Street and turn left. Alright. Make a U-E. I have the speed control set low for harvesting. There we go. Well, I'm glad I got to try this tractor. They didn't give it to you on the European map, and so it's kind of cool to be able to actually drive one of these and see how she handles. Heavy load, man. Heavy load coming through. And so we go past the Shoppa Street. Alrighty. And I will pick up when we get there. Alright, we made it to the train station. And there is the unloading bay. So let's unload her. Alright. There's some money. And let's go back and do it all over again. Alright, see you back at the farm. Alright, we're getting close in here. I'm going to pull down there and load up, and we'll do it all over again. And then I'll pick you guys up once I go to purchase the next set of stuff. So we're going to have to get some pieces parts now. I definitely need to get the sprayer. And I forgot, we also need to load up the loader. I didn't... or the seeder. I never filled up the seeder. So here's the rest of the wheat. So that field yielded about 30,000 wheat. That's pretty good. I still think we need to do more, but... Alright, so back to the train yard, and I will see you guys in the shop in a couple minutes. All right, so we had a successful run. We've totaled up to about $95,000. It's not bad, not bad. So now we're gonna pull in. I'm gonna park the trailer, and we're gonna go down to the shop and pick some gear up. We'll see how much we can get for the money that we brought in. And it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We've got a couple hours to go before we want to start harvesting, or planting, I mean. We'll start around 5, 6 o'clock. And let's see how this does. These trailers are funky to park because of the way that wheel works. So I'm going to try to go down here and then turn out. And then we're going to, let's see, I'm going to go this way with it. No. I'm trying to get it to jackknife into the corner. I guess that's, you know what? There we go. Oh, nope. So I want it to be easy to get to the hookup. There we go. So now I can just pull tractor right up to that hookup like that and pull it out. All right, so let us go down to the store and see what we can afford. And then maybe after that, we'll start planting. Definitely have to get a sprayer. In fact, well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to have to make 2 trips no matter what. But we definitely need to get a sprayer, so let's head over to the local store and grab the sprayer. And then if we have money, we'll get the... maybe look at something like the windrower and some of that other stuff so we can start baling hay. I think I'm going to need 1 more load of hay at least, maybe 2 more though, before I oops. Oh, that's so cool. You can go inside there and shop. Look. Do 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 do. It's cool. Yeah, what do you have for me today? Well, let's see. Hopefully the sprayer isn't too expensive. $30,000. No, I did buy this in the European shop, and it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. It didn't work. So you'd put it on the tractor, but it would never, even though it showed you having the fertilizer there, it wouldn't transfer to the other tank. So you'd just sit there with it on the front of the tractor, and you'd run out of fertilizer. So here we go. So 30,000 credits. That's expensive. It's more than I thought it was. What else can we get? Do we have money for... How much is the baler? Let's take a look at balers. There they are. Yeah, we definitely don't have enough for this. I think this one's more expensive. I think this one rolls... I don't know. This one definitely requires less horsepower to operate. So I think it's probably worth the $5,000 more. It costs more to operate though, but it looks like it's smaller, like more compact too. So I think we're going to go for this one. And then you have to buy this trailer. So I mean, yeah, I mean you're in way over $100,000 for the baling stuff, but we'll get there eventually. All right, back. Let's look at tractors while we're here. I could trade mine in. The only problem, I like this little New Holland. The only problem is it cannot carry the sprayer for it's too heavy. Is there anything else I need while I'm in here? I don't think there's really anything else I can afford. I don't need a mower yet. I might get a plow. How much are the plows? Just get a regular plow. I don't think I need one yet. But if I want to extend my field, create new fields with this, so I could extend my field to make it larger. So anyway, all right, have fun. We are going to go back to Have Fun Shop. We're going to grab our trailer and head back.